McAfee draft special in my ear. I got Shadeur Sanders live stream going as well. This is having a bit of a problem, but guys, welcome to the 2025 NFL Draft. I'm gonna be here once all the people who are important, which means my Texas Longhorns, right? Obviously, Shedeurs of the world, different things like that. Once they're off the board, I'm getting up out of here. But mostly gonna watch the first round, hang out with you guys. So I appreciate y'all hanging out. I hope everything is, going smooth. Oh yeah, I am. Sorry, I was replaying. How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? Make sure we're good here. We're good here. We're open. We're live. We're good. Oh, it's unlisted. That's embarrassing. Wow. But now we're here. Now we're live. Here we go. Got the draft special in my ear. I'm about to re-say everything I said now that I'm officially live. But we're good. The draft is here. Titans are officially on the clock. We're going to have live updates on Twitter. We're going to have live updates from Mr. Shadeur Sanders, too, if it'll load. Will it load? I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to get y'all Shadeur on here, but he's having, I think, some connection problems. Oh yeah, I think we're gonna have to go to YouTube. I guess it's a YouTube stream, but I'm trying to find Shadeur's YouTube stream. Titans are officially on the clock. Oh, look at that. They got Nightcap is there too. Y'all want to if y'all want, we can check out Nightcap too. What's his name? Shadeur Sanders. Shedeur or Well Off. See if they have it. They're going crazy, man. It's not live anymore. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. There we go. Obviously, they're just, they just got stuff kind of cooking around there. But here we go. I got the official updates here. Obviously, what's it called? Draft updates as well. Draft news: Tennessee Titans selected Miami quarterback Cam Ward, number 1. Obviously, all the leakers always have the stuff first, so we officially know who the first draft pack is because of the time old classic of insiders ruining the beginning of the draft. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to you guys. But I mean, we all knew it was Cam Ward. But Cam Ward is officially a Tennessee Titan. No surprise so far. I'm trying to get Shadeur's thing to play, but that boy having some problems, it seems like. This thing is struggling, boy. Look, I got it right here, but it is I don't know if that's me or what that is, but this ain't the best. Oh, okay, yes, everybody's saying are we cooked? Okay, so they having some connection problems. I wanted to what's it called? Have that. I think Shiloh is also streaming too. So I'll see if I can find that. What kind of predictions we got? So far, we do officially have Cam Ward, number 1 overall, to the Titans, and the draft has not even started. That is Cam Ward, number 1 to the Titans before the draft even starts, man. And it's actually getting heated. Deion Sanders calls out Dan Orlovsky. Man, I thought Dan Orlovsky was family, man. I thought he was really putting on for the put on. Doesn't seem like it. Doesn't seem like it. Sanders does not seem like it. We got this here. Guys, I'm trying to get y'all Shiloh going. I see if he's live. He was supposed to be live. He is not live. Shadeur Sanders is having some connection issues. But it's their first time. Here it is. Here's Shadeur's live stream. So I'm gonna see who else has some live stream. So Well, just to educate you, obviously Pat McAfee has his show, but it's just people yelling in the background. I don't think y'all want to hear that, to be honest with you. I got this on mute over here for old Shedeur. I think they're doing interviews and whatnot too. It keeps locking up on us too. But we're just gonna go. We're gonna search NFL Draft Live. You know what I'm saying? See what kind of people. Everybody's got a nice little live draft going on. Bleacher Report, NFL, obviously. The NFL is live streaming the draft. Okay. Oh, he's Roger Goodell is about to announce Cam Ward to the Titans here. We'll see it. Come on, Shedeur. It's not Shadeur's fault. Wow. Yeah, it keeps showing me network problems. Shadeur Sanders is now live streaming sports NFL draft. Them boys having some connection problems. I'm sorry, guys. I wanted to show y'all the Shedeur, but like I said, I can confirm we do have Cam Ward number 1 overall to the Titans. No surprise. Shedeur stream is kind of struggling right now. Quarterback, RC linebacker need. Do we have the number 2 pick? I can spoil the number 2 pick for you if you'd like. If we have it. Let's see. Let's see. Do they obviously we got it from the insider that it was gonna be Cam Ward number 1. I think that's all we have so far. So just insiders. I think what's it called? Like I said, Roger Goodell, I believe, is on the dang stage right now. But obviously I can't show you this because I'll be covered. Oh, here we go. We do have some people live at the NFL draft right here. Booing Roger Goodell. A beautiful NFL what's it called? NFL tradition. Booing Roger Goodell in his green peanut M&Ms. What could be better than that, huh? That's what the American dream's about, ladies and gentlemen. NFL draft. What are they? Are they still yapping? I think they still haven't done it. But don't worry, I got other stuff too. I got you know what I'm saying? I got mock drafts up here. I got top tier guys. So as these guys get kind of taken off the board, we can start looking at their scores and different things of that. We can start looking at a few different draft prospects. Again, if y'all have anybody, any hot takes, any place in particular you think something might happen. Apparently, they're talking about some trades potentially happening. Little Toji. Hey. Oh, gosh. Apparently, Clay Matthew was talking about, what is happening here, son? What's happening here? Is he on a bike? Did Roger Goodell think he could bike in front of some small children and not get booed? That's tough. Yo, it's 8:00. Why aren't we drafting? Why aren't we doing it? I already know who got picked. But y'all got time. If I want to say anything shocking, I say watch out for my Texans. You know what I'm saying? Because we might do something crazy. Y'all know what we did 2 years ago. Y'all better watch that. You don't let us snatch up a double on y'all again. Don't let's get a triple double on you. I hate this account, but it does tweet out decent stuff. It says history. Every NFL team owns their original first round pick on draft day for the first time since 1967. I think that's quite interesting. So just be on the lookout for there. I expect this to be a trade heavy draft because of how many question marks are on with so many people. Uncle Charlie. That dude's hilarious. Clay Matthews. Oh my goodness, no way. Y'all want to get into Theo Ash's hot takes since they don't want to, you know what I'm saying? Since they don't want to make greatness. Oh, this is not even the right thing. My fault. It's not even the thing. So just like the NFL as always, they're late. We got Tone Diggs out here yapping on mics. Again, I can't show y'all. I can't show you the draft spectacular, because that's ESPN, son. Here we go. Hot takes. Jalen Walker will have 100 tackles, 10 sacks season at some point in his career. Interesting. Oh, whoa. Interesting. Cam Ward. There's an official stat. I might just have to put this on for y'all because this is too good for y'all not to hear.
Could be. Did the same up in Pullman at Washington State and then went down to Miami. The last stage of it was his visit to Nashville, and I'm told not only did he impress everyone in the C-suite and Miss Amy and the whole deal, this dude went across, tried to meet everyone in the equipment room, tried to meet everyone in the cafeteria, introduced himself. They love the player. They love the kid, and this is not one of these big marketing machine with the agent and the brand and this and that. No, this is a kid who just wants to ball and was a zero-star recruit out of high school who started his path at Incarnate Word. Yeah. Let's go.
Okay, we love everything about that story. And Coach Mike McCarthy, here.
So clearly, I mean, I don't know how you take that as anything except a direct shot at, Shadeur Sanders. Yeah, man, Shadeur Sanders continues to kind of just get, shit on. I don't even know how to describe it anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, I only say that because Shadeur Sanders has done similar things. Maybe not the tape and answering the whatever, but man, you can really see the way that they are trying to paint this. This is real. This is real crazy. You heard what they said? This is not a marketing machine. This is a 0-star draft. Like, man. Hey, man. We'll come back and talk about that because I think that's nasty. I think that's real nasty, and that's a direct shot at Shedeur, who I think generally is gonna fall in this draft. And I think fall is kind of it's a harsh word. Fall is a harsh word when I think he's generally going to be around that range, right? The 21-ish range. Pausing your NFL draft is now at max capacity. Okay, Lambeau Field at max capacity. That's nice for the NFL draft. Ari Mirov has also officially announced the first draft pick. But obviously, we got to wait until Big Raj. I think I underrated how long this is. Uh-oh, we got a trade. Okay, here we go. First trade of the day, ladies and gentlemen. I think there will be more trades, but we officially have the first trade of the day. I don't know why Pat McAfee is not talking about the trade that just happened, but it's official, like a whistle. It seems like the Jaguars want somebody up there. This changes everything, does it not? This means a lot of different things. This means that the Browns might still be in play for a quarterback. Who knows? And we got to see what the full, what's it called? The Giants offered this year's first, next year's first, and multiple other picks in exchange for the number 1 pick. Pretty clear the Titans are in love with whoever they plan to take. So, okay, here's the official. Here's the official. Adam Schefter. So, from Adam Schefter, Browns are trading the number 2 overall pick, a 4th round pick, and a 6th round pick. The Jags are trading the 5th. So the Browns only go back to 5. So whoever is there do the Jaguars want? I think they want Abdul Carter, which that's confusing to me because they just got Jalen Walker 2 drafts ago. Not saying that he's not great. So all I'm saying is I think they actually want Travis Hunter. That's what I mean. That's what I mean to say. Because you know what I'm saying. I think that boy might be that boy might come down there to Jacksonville. That would be interesting. What's it called? Yeah, I think Travis Hunter to the Jaguars, ladies and gentlemen. The Browns Jaguars have agreed to a block trade to get the Jacksonville number 2 while clearing is number 5. Mass Hall. I think Travis Hunter is going to be a Jaguar, ladies and gentlemen, which was something I don't think anybody had on their not to-do list, man. I don't think anybody had that circled there. Let me see. Do we have some updates? I'm gonna just have to stay on Twitter because everything is just moving quite quickly. Obviously, Cam Ward is a Titan. Cam Ward is a Titan. I haven't heard anything. I too would trade up for Travis Hunter. Is this official? Hey, shout out to Cam. Shout out to Cam Ward. Is this official? Oh, whoa, can't play that. Cannot play that. Whoa, easy now. Don't want the stream to get sniped, dog. What is he wearing? Travis Hunter in Jacksonville? I don't think let's what's it called? Let's look at some. This is everyone has Travis Hunter like mocked at 2, like strongly mocked at 2. I only had that one. Oh no. I swear I had more mock drafts. But just believe me, son. Everyone's got them. Everybody's got them mocked up. The Browns could continue to trade back too. Like if the confirmation of the Browns wanting Shedeur would be them trading back again. And Abdul Carter is you can just already start printing out his Giants jersey because he's a Giant. That's happening. Where is I was looking for something. I was looking for something specific. Oh, mock drafts. Oh. Oh, okay, boom, here we go. Here we go. So everybody has Travis Hunter 2. Travis Hunter number 2. Wait, they traded back to 5. Wait, how did they trade back to 5 if they didn't have the 5th pick? Oh, because that was with a trade. Sorry, that was with a trade. This is with a trade. So, I mean, pretty consistent where Travis Hunter goes in all of these, and it's at 2. So that's dope to see. That's dope to see. Nice. We're waiting on the official. Oh, why did I do Travis Hunter? I didn't mean to do Travis Hunter. Oh, it's official. Ladies and gentlemen, The Jaguars take Travis Hunter. Wow, 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 wow. Would you look at that? This is different. Why isn't it? Oh, why is it not popping up? Ari, why aren't you popping up, Ari? Ari. I mean, we can just stay on Ari's page. He's gonna have it. The Jaguars are taking Colorado's Travis Hunter with the number 2 overall pick, the Heisman Trophy winner, one of the most unique draft prospects in years, officially the number 2 overall draft pick. That's phenomenal. Congratulations, Travis Hunter, man. It's been a long road. Again, I live in the Georgia area, so Travis Hunter was, I think I was in college when he was running around though, and going crazy and doing his stuff. But Collins Hill, I believe, legend in those areas, in those parts, spoke about a lot. So to see him from there, just so happened to, I'm in Georgia, I see him, top prospect, cool, I keep up with football, and then he, joins Deion Sanders, and that's somebody who everybody's paying attention to, Deion Sanders, right? So then he goes there, then to Colorado, then you win the Heisman. Now you're the number 2 overall pick. There's a lot to be said about his athletic career just as it stands now, right? You dominate in high school. You help revive some programs in the collegiate level, and now number 2 overall, Travis Hunter. Oh, let me see if Shadeur Sanders' stream is working now.
Hey, it's RV Harvey.
It keeps breaking. I don't know why it keeps breaking.
Hey, it's RV Harvey.
Oh man, they're having. I guess they're having like major issues with the live stream, dog. They cannot get it. Nobody from Jacksonville here. Let me see. Is Shadeur Sanders live? He's not live. Is Shiloh live? Is Shiloh live? Shiloh is not live, even though he was supposed to be live. I'm sorry, them boys are supposed to be live. You know what I mean? Nice. The Giants are officially on the clock. And apparently they're saying Travis Hunter will be played on both offense and defense. Oh, this isn't even updating, dog. Well, we know who's getting drafted. I thought I was gonna have a draft tracker. You know what? Oh, you know what we should do? This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna actually add them here as people get drafted. I'm gonna just add it right here. They moved up to get Travis Hunter too. That's not just a. Here we go. Travis Hunter is skipping in that pink, man. He's feeling nice. He's dancing in the pink. He's too excited, man. That's some good stuff, man. That's some happy stuff, man. That'll make your day just that much brighter. Officially, the number 2 overall pick, Travis Hunter. Would you look at that? Cam Ward, number 1. Didn't seem like there was any doubt there. Any question there. Jaguars get something that you might need. That you might need indeed. So we'll just collect these as we go. Now, I did, like I said, we want to do this. You know, I got plenty of stats from all these guys. I can just pull them up. But more specifically, obviously, number 1, the top in-game athleticism score. Obviously, is Travis Hunter. I don't think that's any. I don't think there's any guess there. Travis Hunter leads the class with a 99.6 IGA score, replacing him as the top 1% of all wideouts. Dynamic burst, elite movement skills, and rare mid-air control. And obviously, somebody that is going to want to play both sides of the field. Big boys. Oh, they got Travis Hunter story.
Okay, speaks to the team, fine. Travis Hunter and him start talking. Travis Hunter then went to Charles Woodson's kids' game that Friday night because he wanted to just watch ball and talk more with Woodson. This guy loves the craft of football. And for as much as we talked about this Colorado program and how it's a lot of flash and all that, his favorite thing to do, he just wants to go fishing and chill and be with his friends and play video games. This guy's about the right stuff. And I got to tell you, Jacksonville, I'm talking to those guys now, they are over the moon.
Liam Cohen's bumped up AP Tone. Why do you think that's the case?
Well, he is, and because you get a guy like Travis Hunter in there, and you talked about pairing him to, make the life easy for the quarterback, Trevor Lawrence.
And
like they got an absolute steal last year in Brian Thomas Jr. It's
official. Oh, wow. They have a nasty wide receiver room when you think about it now. Abdul Carter, officially a Giant. And I think now the draft is gonna start rolling a little bit more, right? Whenever we start getting after you get like past 12, usually, things start rolling. Usually. So boom, Abdul Carter, number 3 overall. So the biggest, obviously, surprise is just the trade and not really the what happened. I want Ocho in my ear, but give me Ocho in my ear. That's crazy. That nobody, please, nobody. Lord have mercy. You know what I'm talking about. I'm listening to draft stuff. Yo, Yo, I gotta show y'all Unc and Ocho's talk. This is ridiculous. Oh my God, he's crazy, dog. He's crazy, dog.
They got them edge rushers.
They got them edge rushers on the edge. I just want to show you. I might give you some audio. But I just want to show you what I'm looking at right now. Like, look at these visuals. Like, who? Man, these are NFL legends right now, man. The league needs Travis, bro. Oh yeah, I think Travis Hunter is gonna be. He's like the Steph Curry of the NFL, right? Maybe Patrick Mahomes was Steph Curry. I don't know. He's like Steph Curry part 2. You feel me? Where he gonna re-change the game in a lot of ways. Even though Patrick Mahomes, I think, has changed the game on who he asked for. I just want y'all to look at this. This is just them boys is hilarious, dog. So officially on the clock is number 4. Yeah, no, that's not what it is. Do we have the actual draft tracker? Yo, this draft tracker is not working, cuz. Why is this draft tracker not working? Is it just gonna be delayed? I'm trying to get y'all the best stuff. Let's see what people are saying so far. Oh. Abdul Carter. Abdul Carter gets selected. Good stuff. Obviously, the Buffalo out there. Great stuff, man. Absolute great stuff, man. The crowd loved it. I guess Clay Matthews a big Trump guy. I don't know why. You know, keep. I don't know, man. I ain't got no opinions on that, dog. I ain't got no opinions on that, dog. Cam Scatterboo, y'all. Anybody got Cam Scatterboo going first round? Probably not. Probably not. Who's at number 4? Oh, Patriots are just chilling. They're getting an offensive tackle. I'm sorry. They need to go ahead and submit their pick. They're getting an offensive tackle. Yeah, first 3 picks are pretty huge. Can I pull up some Abdul Carter? Will Campbell. So let me see if I got some stats here for you. Uh-oh. Will Campbell to the Patriots? Uh-oh. I'm getting exclusive word from Unc that, yep, the Patriots are selecting Will Campbell. And actually, we've done videos on Will Campbell. I like Will Campbell a lot. LSU guy. He was heavily touted as a guy that is, you know, arm length, and he's been kind of dinged for that a lot. But I like the guy. I think his gumption, right? He's been fun to watch for a long time. He's one of those offensive linemen that has that nastiness in him that really goes out there. I love offensive linemen like that. So it's dope to see him, you know what I'm saying, get into a good spot out there in Massachusetts. Now the real conversation is, even though apparently his arms, you know, are measured in a better way, they're still talking about kicking him on the inside and playing guard. So we'll see there. Now, I think that means the Browns are officially back on the clock, man. I'm going to try to go on Shadeur's page again, maybe see if there's something popping off. He was having some major issues, Doug. Is he live? Yeah, I think his stream just cut. Dang, this is like the only clip there is. I'm not sure if I can show y'all. This is the only clip we got, guys. That's all we got is this choppy clip of them vibing out, watching the main man, Travis Hunter. You know what I'm saying? Going number 2 overall. Cannot stress how amazing that is. So Will Campbell is officially a Patriot. Obviously, we're ahead of the draft, so yeah, no. Oh my God! Look at Tunchi. What is this?
Congratulations, T. Hunter. Duval.
Hey, what's up with him? He don't got no allegiance to nobody, do he? I thought he was a Green Bay fan. They in Lambeau Field. Man, that's fresh, man. That's #1 overall pick, man. Come on, dog. Come on. Look at my dog. Look how fresh. The kid's fresh. He got the Miami. Come on, dog. No disrespect to Cam Warren, man. Never will be no disrespect. I love his game, man. Plays a good brand of foosball, dog. Plays an exciting brand of foosball, dog. That's a nasty little defense that the Giants are trying to build up, huh? You got Thibodeau out there. No surprise so far. No surprises so far. I'm just seeing if I can get any more intel for you guys. Present anything for you guys. We're kind of in a weird place because how quickly it goes. Uh-oh. I think the Browns are up.
Louis V shoes.
Oh, what? This boy got the Louis V what? What that boy Willie Campbell got? What that boy Willie Campbell got? That boy said he got the wet with the wet.
Yeah, I just got on some Louis V shoes.
The Louis
First
V.
time I've ever worn any Louis Vuitton shoes.
Oh, the Browns. What? Mason Graham? I didn't think they were going to get Shedeur, to be honest with you. But Mason Graham, that's surprising. That's surprising. That one surprises me. We got the Browns at number 5 selecting defensive tackle Mason Graham. Now, Mason Graham is probably the best defensive lineman, interior defensive lineman in this draft. And obviously they still got Myles Garrett, so you don't need to go after one of those top tier edges. And most of those guys have been mocked in the 10s, XYZ. So, it's interesting to see that. I just didn't think Mason Graham was gonna go high. Let's check some mock drafts. What do we have? Let's see where they have Mason Graham here. This is on the Yahoo Sports. I see almost no Mason Graham here. I see Mason Graham mocked at 11 here. What's it called? He's been mocked pretty consistently, 7. Where he is. Definitely not in the top 5. But congratulations to Mason Graham. That is definitely one of those things where whenever you trade back, that it's a person that they're secure. And that is a pick that you have to feel like if you're the Browns, you were secure about. Nobody thought that, he was going to go that high. Now, the best defensive prospects out right now, you got my Texas Longhorn and Jahdae Brown. Obviously, wide receivers, you still got Ted McMillan. Walter Nolan, interior defensive line, still on the board as well. Josh Simmons, the offensive tackle, out of Ohio State. Obviously, he was dealing with an injury. Tight end Tyler Warren. Just talking about other players too, but specifically for the defensive side, watch Jahdae Barron go high. You know what I mean? Here we go. Mason Graham. Yep, Mason Graham at 8 here on this one. Mason Graham at 8. Mason Graham at 7. What's it called? But yeah, Oh yeah, Malachi Starks is still on the board too. So again, this is where I feel like the draft really just starts flowing. It really just starts flowing and going. You can change with this season, and you can't change everybody. The Raiders are officially on the clock. I think it's pretty clear that they're gonna go. I think they're gonna go running back, man. I think they're gonna go running back at home, man. Boom. Boom. Here it is. What's it called? Patriots officially on the clock. Now the only other play. You know what's funny? People were talking about the Jets getting Shedeur at one point. There was rumblings of that. I don't think it really happens, right? After 9, it's gonna be a long day. Obviously they have a quarterback. You know, everybody has quarterbacks going all the way down until we get to number 21. I think once we get to 21, unless somebody trades back into the first round, you know what I'm saying? Shedeur can easily slide out the first, man. That'd be crazy. Just the Shedeur haters are gonna have a field day with it. You feel me? It's big business. We the biggest business out here. Travis Hunter is signed under Young Money. Oh, okay. Packers. I think he has an agency, so he probably going. I'm sorry, I didn't even see y'all's messages. I was putting things all over the place. I appreciate y'all letting me know. But you know the joke though. He a Green Bay Packer fan. He live in New Orleans. I mean, he's from New Orleans. Sometimes he you know what I'm saying. But clearly he's a Travis Hunter. He's a Travis Hunter fan. Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm listening to Unc too at the same time, so I'm trying to see what they doing. That boy looking clean. Dang, man. This is crazy. It's crazy. But yeah, y'all 100% right in my chat, you know. Them boys going crazy over there. I'm going to see if I can continue to get some more live updates too. But this is fresh. There go that man. Yep, and there we go. Boise State running back Ashton Jeanty at number 6. It's officially official. So the next time that you would be looking for a Shedeur would be in, what's it called? Next time Shedeur could come off the board would be theoretically would be the Saints. Now we heard Jackson Dart was linked to the Saints. And besides the Jaguars trade up, everything else has been pretty predictable. And Will Graham. What's it called? I'm trying to get you the Jackson Dart. There was something that came out that said like Jackson Dart. You know what I'm saying? That like the Saints really love Jackson Dart. And I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. Wow. The odds of Jackson Dart going 9 overall jumped from plus 900 to plus 250. It seems that it's all but secure that Jackson Dart is going to be at number 9. But we never know. We never know. We never know. They said Jackson Dart won't make it past 9th overall, man. This is crazy. So that's what we're projecting now. Now, the Jets do have to pick now. The Jets are on the clock right now. I can't hear everybody. Oh my gosh. Wait, is Shedeur live again? Oh, Shedeur is live again. Okay, hold up. Just went live again. Hold up. What is going on right now? Okay, Shedeur is still fixing his stream. Yo, they're having a problem over there on the stream, dog. It's not great. Oh, McMillan. I think McMillan is gonna get snatched up. I see McMillan getting picked up by the Saints. I don't know why. I feel like that makes sense to me. I feel like they don't take any quarterback and they go get McMillan. Oh, what are the Jets doing? We already knew this, dog. Where is Ashton Jeanty at number 6? What if oh, here we go. Shedeur's here. Boom. Now, I don't even think there is any idol, but then again, they're probably playing music and stuff like that. This is a nasty camera angle, too. This is a really nasty camera angle. But this is what's popping off with Shedeur right now. And y'all got to remember, even if he doesn't go in the first round, I mean, he's going to be all right. Clearly, he's going to be all right. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you're not supposed to see that. You're not supposed to see that, son. Hey. All right, so this is what we're going to do. I'm going to leave you with Shadeur Sanders for a second in his glitched out stream. And I gotta switch my drink. Just 1 second. Actually, let's put Unc and Ocho. Oh my goodness. We're gonna put We're gonna put Unk and Ocho on y'all. I'm gonna go grab a little sippable. We've been streaming for already an hour. This is crazy. Sorry, we still don't have. I'll let y'all guys alone. We still don't have the. Here it is.
Warren rated that.
Easy now, Shannon. Easy now, Shannon.
Huh? He does. This,
all right.
The tight end from Penn State.
He nice. That'd be a nice addition.
The Jets are taking. It's Missouri offensive tackle.
You like
y'all ain't
Warren?
missing nothing. So
I do like
I'm
him.
gonna let them yap for a second.
I don't know if the Jets like him at 6.
That's too high, huh?
Yeah. I think somewhere in the teens.
Right.
Who we got? Who's going 7? No, 7th pick. I mean, Jets got the 7th pick. Well, that was Jeanty. Jeanty got great balance. He got better speed than you think, Ocho.
Yeah.
He about the same height as Emmett. I think he might be a little faster than Emmett.
You think so?
But Emmett had tremendous balance. Look at Emmett. Emmett, you can put the ball in one hand, that's fast you can go, bro. Yeah. Huh? He's coming out. He'll be out in a minute. He's coming out in a minute. I really like this pick for the Raiders.
Yeah,
I like this pick for the Raiders.
A lot. For me, it takes all the pressure off the quarterback. Because when all hell breaks loose, hand it off.
Yeah,
you live to see another day. You live to see another down.
And plus, I want to keep Patrick Mahomes out the field.
Mm-hmm.
It's still glitching, huh?
I think that's the best way to beat him.
Mm-hmm.
You saw what the Eagles did. The Eagles had the ball so much, he couldn't get a rhythm.
And then to have a running back like this that can hit his head off the goalpost from anywhere.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's
Drop
nice.
it down a little bit. Maybe it'll be a little smoother.
He's extremely.
Oh, so sorry. But offensive tackle out of Missouri.
Look at that.
I'm gonna
that's his high school. That's high school. Okay. Yeah.
A little mini draft board here.
He could have made it some. You know, a lot of teams wanted to jump into the portal.
Uh-huh.
He probably could have made him a couple of million, but he's like, you know what? I started here. I'm going to finish.
Stay here, yeah.
I want to start what I finish. I like that.
You can do that when you're special. You can do that when you're special. It don't matter where you go. It's what you do once you get there.
Yeah,
he's one that understood. I can stay where I'm at, and I'm going to be fine.
He was sensational. He was. Yeah. I like this. Where do you think? Where are the Jets going? Who the Jets taking? Who? Memu? Where is he from? Missouri? Oh, the wide receiver. O lineman?
To the Jets? I like Tyler Warren to the Jets.
I like Warren.
You don't like him?
They got the if you talk about Conklin, they got I like Tyler Warren, but Tyler, that 7 is a little high.
You think that's too high?
That's a little high for a tight end.
No, he's good.
Now,
you don't think he's like Brock Bowers? Yeah, he's Brock Bowers good.
You like that?
Yeah.
Ooh,
you don't think so?
Yeah.
He's nice.
Man, Brock was from Brock's freshman year. Brock could have came out in his freshman year. He was that good.
Yeah.
The Jets need anyone.
I'm back in
Who they taking?
action. Yo. I got Unc yapping in the background.
Yeah.
What's happening? How we doing?
I already am. I don't need the jacket.
I'm gonna eat a little turtle. I wish we had something that would be better.
Ash, what we looking like? Ash.
I think Shadeur Sanders' live stream is back off again, I think.
Wow.
They're having some major problems with this live stream.
Good.
But, you know,
lineman
Bucky
from
don't have
Missouri.
the video up, so.
That's what the speculation is. You don't like that?
No.
You got to protect him. Where would you prefer them to go?
Tight end.
Tight end.
More weapons. More weapons.
You don't think 7
More
is
weapons.
You don't think 7 is a little high?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Huh? I can't hear you. Wait, who are they picking? Oh, that's cheating. You want to bet?
Ahmad Member. Yeah.
All right, let's bet on the next pick. On the next one?
Oh, the Texas wide receiver?
Is that's your dad? All right, bet.
Watch out where I'm
I
interested
like
to see
that.
where Matthew Golden gets value too. Obviously, his speech to University of Texas.
Ahmad Membu.
I don't know why I put this over here.
OT Missouri.
Nigerian, huh?
And again, remember, last we heard, you know who was going, you know where. This is what we have so far. Our little
That's
Armenian boy
dope.
here. Am I missing anybody? No, I got Membu.
Well,
And
6'4", 332.
Golly.
Oh, the pick is in.
He massive.
How did I miss it? The Saints are officially on the clock.
Ooh, they look at him. Oh,
he can move. Man, get out the
come
club,
on.
boy.
Why do I
Get
have
out the
pick? I usually
club.
always have the pick before the pick
Good
is in.
footwork. Oh, good
But
anchor.
I do
Anchor
not
down.
have
Oh,
the
he
pick
nice.
yet. Ari, have you tweeted it
The
out?
question is, how long are you going to move it? That's really high for a right tackle.
Yeah. Well, obviously they see something based
ooh,
on.
Ooh, look at it, pass that off.
Be nice. To be that big, to be that size.
Yeah.
He's very nimble. He has good footwork.
Yeah. Ooh,
Get out the club.
Well, he mauling folks.
Nice.
He's mauling folks, Ocho.
Have not seen anything in the pick, but I can find it
I like-
for you, though. I guarantee you.
I get it. I get it, Ocho.
Yeah.
The
You know, they
Panthers
got a
take
couple of running
Tyrone
backs.
McMillan.
Yes.
I think that's a great pick.
Take some pressure off of Justin Fields.
They got Brother Brees.
Brees Hall. They got
Yeah.
Allen.
I like it.
Run it. They
I
got
like
Chris
it.
Olave. Who's on the clock? Who's on the clock at 8?
The Saints are officially on the clock, ladies and gentlemen. Like we said, Jackson Dart seems to
Ocho.
be the favorite. After this,
You got it.
if you're a Shadeur
Wide
Sanders
receiver
fan,
from Arizona.
it will be a long, long day.
Ooh. He's nice. He's nice. That's a good one. That's a good
But
one.
I really don't think it's that big of a
That's a
deal.
good
I don't
one.
think a
So I'm
second-round
thinking about
draft pick is
McMillan.
that big of a deal.
Who what's young bull from
You got Leggett. You got
Leggett.
you got Thielen.
No, I think Thielen ain't gone.
But I like them giving him weapons.
Right.
The more weapons you give
Yeah.
the quarterback, the
The
better
bet-
he's
better
going to
he-
be.
yes.
Yes.
I like that. Pick is in. Who we got? I said that first. No, I said McMillan first. You cheating. Y'all cheating. Okay, next one.
Who's on the clock?
The Panthers?
Saints. Ooh, Shedeur.
Yeah. Shedeur, number 9. Let's bet. No, he didn't. Nah. Okay, number 10. Who you got? Who? The running back, right? All right, let's bet. I bet you wrong. How much? $20. Sign hat? All right. If you lose, you got to give me your Packer jersey. I'm going to wear it anyway.
It seems like the Carolinas they need to receive. They need weapons. Bryce Young needs weapons.
Yeah.
They need weapons.
I was muted the entire time.
I think it's going to be McMillan.
McMillan is, I think a smidge better.
I agree.
He's really good.
I agree.
Big target.
Everybody. McMillan officially. Wait, am I missing somebody? I think that's the correct. Yep, that's the.
If I'm the Panthers, I'm going offensive here. I'm giving them a weapon. The reports are they're going to take McMillan, the wide receiver out of Arizona, had an outstanding season, an All-American. Going into the season, he was rated as the best receiver in college football.
Loading, so
he didn't disappoint. I thought he played extremely well.
And
the Panthers need weapons to surround Bryce Young with to make him even better. So I like it. If they take a receiver here, and if it's McMillan, I don't have a.
That stream is not even live anymore, dog. Sorry, I forgot that was playing. What's it called? We had a little too much going on there. My apologies. But we are gonna get the pick in here soon from Ari Mirov. So far, we've got old, who at number 1. Yeah, I don't see, like, I really hope that Shedeur gets picked at number 9. Do I think that's gonna happen though? That's another conversation though. You know what I'm saying? That is an entirely different conversation to be had. Can't trust everybody. Can't even trust myself. Here we go. No, we don't have it. But hey, man, it's here. The Saints are officially on the clock. We're about to get the pick here any second now. What's it called? Hey, this is the reaction from Ashton Jeanty's high school team in Texas. You feel me? They going crazy. Them Lone Star boys. They doing it. Power pitch plays. How you doing? How you feeling? Everybody's doing all right. Had to dip away and come back. What's it called? Right now, the Saints are on the board. The pick is about to come in. For all my Shedeur people, this is not the last chance, but power pitch plays. Is that right? Is that right? I think most people know that is going to be not the last spot, but the last spot until a long ways for a quarterback. If quarterbacks wanted, people can trade back in, but But to be honest with you, nothing has gone too crazy besides Mason Graham, and I mean, he got drafted like 3 more spots up, and obviously that was a a trade. So other than that, it should be all right. Still no updates. I think Jackson Dart might be coming off the board here, sadly. I want Shedeur. But agendas have to be pushed, you feel me? And agendas will be pushed. Y'all make me stream all night, we have a problem. Here we go. Still no update. I'm so surprised. This is what happens. We start getting later in the draft, and the speed is slowing down. Like we need that same speed we had. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get through this one. Trying to get through it. Shout out to Ted McMillan. It was so crazy. If you want to talk about media and you want to talk about different narratives, I think Ted McMillan was somebody who definitely suffered from that. But at the end, it didn't seem to affect him because he's still, the Saints don't pick any quarterback. The Saints pick my Texas guy. What's it called? Offensive tackle, Kelvin Banks. Kelvin Banks. Now, as much as I'm sad that Shedeur didn't go number 9, what's it called? I'm super ecstatic that a Longhorn is off the board. A phenomenal Longhorn, too. Again, when we talk about narratives, with Ted McMillan, it was, he's slow, he's this, he's that. You talk about narratives with Kelvin Banks. It's really a narrative that a lot of these offensive linemen have been getting, except for Simmons. I don't know how you say his name. And it's that they're guards. Right? They're just not big enough, opposing enough, long reach enough to be tackles at the NFL level. I think Kelvin Banks can do anything you want. Right? We had an almost interchangeable system of linemen when it came to the University of Texas. So he's played inside when he's had to. He's played on the outside when he's had to. He's done everything possible. And I think when you think about the offensive lineman, I think it's Kelvin Banks. And I'm really happy for him. And I'm happy for Will Campbell. I think both of these first offensive linemen are great dudes. They're great guys, and they're great football players. I love watching Kelvin Banks work. Kelvin Banks is a stud out there. Will Campbell is a dog, and he's got that nastiness to him. So, hey man, it's never a bad pick to get to offensive lineman. You know what I mean? Never a bad pick. What's it called? For an offensive lineman. So, this puts both quarterbacks in a peculiar situation, right? Well, both number 2 quarterbacks, right? So, here's two things, As I'm recording this live and we're already through 9 picks, officially Kelvin Banks goes to the University of Texas. I think the conversation needs to be had about where both of these quarterbacks are going to go, that being Jackson Dart and Shadeur Sanders. It seems like both of the landing spots were there, and both of them have also been linked to the Pittsburgh Steelers. I think Shedeur has been linked to the Pittsburgh Steelers more strongly as of recent, and definitely heavily Jackson Dart, as you see the odds jumping and different things like that. So not only does Shedeur not go, but Jackson Dart doesn't go there too. So I think this causes more questions. I think this is going to be in the video that I ultimately record when this first round ends, whether Shedeur is still on the board, whether he went to, another team, whether someone, drafted back at the late rounds. But as it stands right now, we're looking at a draft class where both the next quarterbacks are seemingly going to keep tumbling. And that was interesting because that was one of the narratives that keeps surrounding this draft. Hey, it's a weak draft. It's a weak quarterback draft. So it almost felt like a lot of people were just putting players in spots and less of so really allowing them to be there, allowing them to be the fit. And now we see it as, again, the next 2 quarterbacks are waiting, and we'll see, and then we'll update from there. That's crazy. That is crazy. I mean, it's not that crazy. It's not the big of a deal. I think we're going to start seeing some trades now. I think now it gets a little weird. I remember I made an early prediction, and this was back in the day. This was back when, people were still thinking Shadeur Sanders was a first-round pick, which I don't know how that changed so quickly. And I was like, hey, if 2 quarterbacks go, like, quickly, then people are going to start reaching. And I thought that. But then, really, when the more you look at it, the only place for quarterback is 1. It could have been the Browns, too. Maybe the Raiders, maybe the Jets, and then finally, the Saints. But then after that, you have Browns, who just had the number 1 pick. You got the Percolators. What if San Francisco 49ers are cooking something? What if the Niners pick up Jackson Dart? That seems like a Niner thing to do. But I think they like Purdy. But I wouldn't be surprised. I have if I had to predict, I say Jahdae Brown going right here. I say Jahdae Brown going right there. And then obviously Dak Prescott with the star. Miami's got Tua Tagovailoa. The Colts. What are the Colts doing? Who? Anthony Richardson? Is he still playing? I don't know. I have no idea. I want to see the reaction to the Saints pick, because they just what's it called? They just did something major. I want to make sure everything's safe first. I want to make sure everything is safe, and then we'll First off, Kelvin Banks is a great pick. You're gonna see a lot of people say this isn't a great pick, but you know. Just want to make sure everything is safe. Okay. Okay, so we're safe. But yeah, a lot of people not happy. A lot of people not happy. So, first we got some, we got little guy there. People were actually upset that Shedeur didn't go there. Wow. The city gonna storm the streets on y'all. Colton Loveland goes ahead. Oh, Colton Loveland just got drafted. Hold up. We're gonna go back to the what's it called? We're gonna get back to that. Oh, really? The Bears go Colton Loveland. Interesting. I'm surprised by that. Okay. Do it, Bears. Do what y'all do, Bears. Okay. So now we go and we wait for, I guess, the 21st pick at this point. You know what I'm saying? Roma Dunze. Okay, here we go. Now picks are starting to fly. Here we go. Picks are starting to fly. Michael Williams. Really? Michael Williams is the first edge player? Oh, well, besides Abdul Carter. I like Michael Williams. I think he's a good guy, but he reminds me of Trayvon Walker, where he's going to be a guy that's going to have to be molded. He's going to have to be molded into something bigger. But we'll see. Yeah, I think the draft's gonna start moving a little quicker. I hope. Are you? Carolina should have went O-line. Hey, Carolina needs a lot, man. Carolina needs way too much to even think about. So San Francisco got Michael Williams. So Dallas is officially on the clock right now. Is Shedeur streaming again? No. I don't know what happened with the Shedeur stream. That was kind of crazy. Here we are with Michael Williams if you want to know the updates. All right, but so the Saints officially did not pick Shadeur Sanders. Hey, people are saying that the Saints fumbled Shadeur Sanders. Look, now as a Texas fan, I think the Kelvin Banks pick is great. But here we go. It seems like people are crashing out. People are saying they can't believe they don't like Rattler guard because he's Pete 2.0. You got babies as well having a good time. I kept hearing Sanders' name as a Saints fan and Mel fawning over him all day and night. So glad Saints passed on Sanders. So you got some mixed feelings there. But it seems like a lot of people, Saints passed up on Shedeur for an offensive attack from Tech. Whoa, that nobody knows about. Whoa, what are you talking about? On this day, Mel Kiper and Colts GM Bill Tobin trade barbs and tremendous NFL draft drama. Similar vibes from Mel Kiper tonight with the Saints pick at number 9. People are saying not so nice things about the Saints. Hey man, see Kellen Moore bringing the Howie mentality to the Saints. Smart. Sanders is too risky. He's not happy. I don't know if you can read that, but that's not good. That boy is not happy. Wow, they're upset. I hate you. Wow. Oh my goodness. Can the Seahawks? Wait. The Seahawks? Oh, now we have to dig deep because the Seahawks were linked to Shedeur and they were linked to Jackson Dart. It's about to get a lot nastier, man. This is a lot. The Saints prediction comes true. Banks in New Orleans. Do we not see Carr or Olave killed every game? I guess I'm saying I don't think Kevin Banks is a bad pick. I think people who don't watch a lot of football just get kind of excited. Even if you're a Shedeur fan, I would say I'm a Shedeur fan. I don't think there's anything wrong with offensive lineman is always a good choice. That's how I feel. There's never a bad time unless you have an elite offensive line to get an offensive lineman. You know what I'm saying? Wow, man. Wow, man. Wow, man. Wow, man. People are not happy about it, but I think it's pretty funny. I think it's pretty funny. But that is the immediate reaction so far with the Saints slipping through the top 10. We'll see what else happens. Obviously, Jackson Dart still on the board. There has been no other quarterbacks taken. Do all the quarterbacks go second round? If you're watching this video, you already know. By the time this comes out, but we'll see. Colston Loveland goes ahead of Tyler Warren, and while some people consider that shocking, again, it's just like, what are we? He was always the number one tight end, and that's where I get confused about the Shedeur and the Jackson Dart conversations. It's just like, how do we go from that to that? You know what I'm saying? Anyway, but yeah, like I said, Colton Loveland, he was supposed to be the guy anyway. Yo, what are the Cowboys doing? Why don't we have the pick yet? It's been a whole 3 minutes. What happened? Bears really don't need a tight end like that. They need way more hold to fill. That's what I'm saying. I'm more confused as to why you go tight end, and maybe the thought process is with Tyler Warren, you get someone who's both a weapon and also helps with blocking too. And I think both of those things are needed. I think the blocking was a little higher if I was the Bears. I think defense, even though they have a good defense, but why not get a better defense? Warren is the better than Loveland. Warren is probably the better football player, but as the true tight end, again, I'm going off of the core of what we were talking about last year and the end of the year. He is the better pure tight end. You know what I'm saying? Like this is another one of those gadgety classes, right? You have a lot of the Jalen Walkers who kind of play two positions. Gian Campbell, even though he's a true offense. Dang, none of the backers have. That's who Cowboys. You're about to see a run of defensive players. That's what's about to happen. You're about to see Jalen Walker, which I don't know how he hasn't, but he's a tweener. Michael Williams is technically a tweener. He's big and he's long. You can play him at the edge, but you can kind of play him on the inside too if you want to play him at defensive tackle or a three technique. You feel me? And then you have obviously Tyler Warren. But when we talk about just the best at just playing tight end, I think Loveland is that guy. It doesn't mean that he's a better athlete than Tyler Warren. It doesn't mean that he's better with the ball in his hands. But when I write down tight end duties, Loveland typically knocks those boxes. But Tyler Warren does the things other than that, which also adds. But that requires an offensive coordinator who knows what to do. Like, look at Taysom Hill. Taysom Hill, it's actually crazy. Taysom Hill has had a long career. Like, when you think about how long a gadget player career is supposed to be, he's still in the league. And he gets plays. And he's also what's it called? Like I think I forgot what I was talking about. How did I completely drop that? I cannot believe I dropped that. Sorry, I'm looking at stuff at the same time. Regardless, I like football. Do you like football? If you like football, like the video, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. I was saying something. I was cooking something, but I got too many screens. I got the draft here. I got this here. That's what I was talking about. I was talking about everybody's such a tweener. This is a tweener draft. Loveland is a guy that's there, and you're about to see a large run of defensive players. I'm about to call my shot. I say Jade Brown goes at number 13. But right here at 12, the Cowboys need a linebacker. The Cowboys have needed a linebacker since Vander Esch retired, to be honest with you. Come on now. I'm not getting no updates. I don't know what's happening here, dog. I don't know why it's this way. And I only stay with you one more now. We're kind of stalled out here. Let's see if Shedeur is streaming again. Definitely a defensive draft compared to offensive powerhouse draft we've had in the past. Yeah, and I think you make a really good point. Was it versatile finish? Y'all got some names, boy, and I can barely see, but that's a really good point too. This is a defensive heavy draft, right? It's not just that. Wait. Sorry. What's it called? But not only is it a defensive draft, but on top of that, right? I think it's a diverse defensive draft, right? Like the types of players that you have in here. It's not like, okay, we have a bunch of edges that do this. We have a bunch of interior linemen that do this. We have a bunch of corners that do this. It feels like, with Jaguars Brown, you get a Swiss Army knife who you can put him in day one. You can play whatever. With Will Johnson, if that's your bread and butter, okay, you get a true shutdown, physical man press corner, someone who's going to be he's going to be risky. He's going to be risky and try to make some things happen with some picks and a big film guy. You know what I'm saying? And then you go to the linebackers. You have someone like John Campbell, right? Where, okay, do you just love the true straight blistering speed and range from, your off-ball linebacker? Or do you like someone like with Jalon Walker who, okay, well, I can implement him into some NASCAR packages, and I can get him off the ball, and I can use him to disguise, some blitzes and XYZ. Like where do you go there? I think it's a good conversation. So I think it's dope. Travis went number two overall. The only thing shocking about him going number 2 is where he ended up, which was Jacksonville. I was not assuming Jacksonville wanted him that bad. I think that's a super dope fit though. Especially when you start thinking about Deion Sanders links just to Florida. You feel me? Let me because Brett Collerman tweeted something. I wanted to read it. And so instead of reading it on my phone, I'm gonna just read it. Because this isn't my fault. I messed up. I thought this was a new tweet. It was not a new tweet. But all good. Shadeur Sanders slipping past the top 10 in the draft tonight is something that will haunt current GMs for the rest of their career. Shadeur Sanders slipping is not even in the same stratosphere as Will Levis slipping. Shadeur Sanders slipping is in the same conversation as, I don't know what else he was cooking. Why haven't we gotten any more draft picks, dog? We've stalling out at 11. What's happening? I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna get y'all more picks as soon as I get them. I'm kind of collect these a little bit. He said he fell asleep. Wow, dang. This is a bit of a boring draft. I gotta be honest with you. The Cowboys are going guard Tyler Booker. I feel like I have not seen him mocked anywhere. So I was wrong. This is not gonna be. I guess I thought it was gonna be a big defensive slide, like boom, defensive player. But no, we got an offensive lineman. Again, my motto is that it's never a bad pick. I don't think it's ever a bad pick to pick up a offensive lineman, to be honest with you. Sorry. Waiting for more news. I don't see it. Anyway. Crazy. My Raiders got, he said Raiders got Ashton Hall. What's going on, Raymond? I appreciate you stopping by. Am I the only one that thinks Micah Williams doesn't have a motor? Let's talk about that. I do want to talk about Micah Williams. As a Texas fan who's been embarrassed by Micah Williams, teams are finally starting to value offensive linemen with the league being so pass heavy nowadays. Okay, so both of those need to be talked about because I disagree, but I agree. So let's talk about Micah Williams first and foremost. The thing with Micah Williams is I don't think it's a motor thing. I think it's where do you put him to be most useful thing. When I watch him, sometimes I feel like it's less that he is loafing. It almost feels like he's confused. It feels like either he's blowing something up and making a play, or if it's a bad play, it's almost like it doesn't seem like, oh, he's just loafing. It's just like, wait. Like he's almost like looking around and like double, you know what I'm saying? Like double thinking and more so of that, which is still not good. But I think it's something that as you can kind of get built into a team, you can kind of do it. So I don't think he has a motor problem. I think he just is in almost like an amoeba of a player that can just line up anywhere on the defensive line. So once he gets honed a little better at the NFL level, hopefully things can make more sense. Now, speaking to teams are finally starting to value offensive linemen. I think they are starting to value offensive linemen way more. I 100% agree, but I disagree that it's because of the passing game. Because if you like the passing game more, then you would get wide receivers. Here's what I'm saying. Because you remember just 5 years ago when, there was a bunch of there used to be wide receiver runs, like just Henry Ruggs and this player and this like that. That used to be what this is, but now we're getting to the point where, okay, we're getting a little more safe with offensive line, and I really think Ashton Jeanty being, drafted where he's drafted tells you where we're heading, right? Time's a circle, and I think we're in the circle of everyone is saying pass heavy, pass heavy, pass heavy, but every single time we look up at the Super Bowl, what happens? It's the team that can run the ball more consistently, that can close out games, that can control time possession. That's what happens. So I think, yes, people are waking up to that, but I think the reason is because you have to run the ball to be able to win a Super Bowl, in my opinion. So I wish you had the graphics set up so you can show all the colleges the players played for. The graphics, whoa. I ain't got all that, man. But, I mean, can you not see all the colleges they play for? What's going on? I guess I should add them to like a ticker or something like that. Hey, next, if y'all keep watching, right? Year from now, I'll make this draft spectacular, really spectacular. I thought we was just gonna be chilling. You know what I mean? I thought we was just gonna be chilling. True running backs are back on the map now. Versatile finish, absolutely. And I think again, it's a swing. It swings from running back to committee, then to true running backs. Saquon Barkley is gonna give you that. So what do the Raiders see? Oh, well, you could just trust a running back and just feed him and let him take you into the playoffs. Well, that's what we're gonna do with Ashton Jeanty on a cheap contract, XYZ. So I think it's a good setup. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, the running back in disrespect was crazy. I never understood that because it doesn't play. Oh, Taj is talking about you're talking about all the colleges they played for. Okay, well that's a little different. I'll make sure we get that. But no, you're right, Versatile. Not only did Saquon put that respect, but you do have to highlight the fact that people were talking about running back. Like people were like disgusted anytime you even thought about a running back being mocked in like the top 10. For the last 5 years, I feel like if a running back is mocked in the top 10, it's just like horrendous and awful. You know what I'm saying? Can't blame everybody. I actually haven't even. I should have some more updates for you on the draft. Yo, it's been 7 minutes since they paid. Yo, have we? What's the next pick? What is going on? Okay, okay, good. Okay, so the Dolphins pick is in. Man, can we get to 21, please? Jeez, we are dragging this thing along here. Okay, so we don't have any more updates so far. So, I guess we're just going to check out draft updates in general. Let's see what we got for the draft. See some people reacting or whatnot. See how we're feeling. People are still upset about Kelvin Banks. I'm surprised. Chicago Bears. 12th pick. Dallas Cowboys select guard Tyler Brooks. I can't believe we still don't have the picks. Ow. My head kind of hurts, to be honest with you. We do got to keep checking on the Shedeur draft. All right, here we go. Kenneth Grant for the number. What pick is that? What pick number is that? Number 12. Boom. It's done. That's ready. So we just got through 12. Again, no. Here we go. Now I hope the draft starts flowing now. We just got a back-to-back pick. We just got this pick in 16 seconds, and now we just got the next pick, which is Tyler Warren. India number 14 is taking Penn State Tyler Warren. Those happen back to back. So I'm hoping the draft starts flowing now so we can get through this. I'm sorry. I just wanted to see the top 10 and then where Shedeur went. I got to be, if I'm being 100% with you. But yeah, the Colts go ahead and get Tyler Warren. I think that's not a bad pickup for the Colts. Now, where are we at? We slid through a few of them on that one. Sorry about that. New dude played your state college. People were actually angry Bijan and Gibbs were drafted too early. Yeah. Bijan, I didn't care because, again, I'm a Texas fan, so I was like, y'all should have drafted him 3 overall, to be honest with you. But Gibbs, I definitely saw it, and I'm a Gibbs guy, so I think that was interesting. Now they top players in the NFL. Yeah, and they're impact players, and they're doing, like, relative to their draft pick, they're doing the real impact. I understand for the disrespect, Aaron Jones was found in the 6th round. They can be found in any round or undrafted. Going to be a better way to speed this up. This is the worst source to baseball. Yeah, this is tough. This is usually it flows, like, you know what I'm saying? And I assume that's what was gonna happen. We're just gonna start flowing here, but no, it seems like we get 2 quick picks and then we stop. Oh no, the Falcons are on the. Oh God, the Falcons. So I live in the Atlanta area, and the good thing is, if you've ever been to Atlanta, you know that's the vaguest thing. That is the most vague thing possible. So like I go for the Falcons, almost like I'm like a homer thing, right? I'm a Texans fan. Let's not get it twisted, but hey, you know what I mean? I live here. my friends are Falcons fans, I go for the Falcons. The Falcons are a disgrace. Like the draft, every year they draft, I feel like it's something insane. They just find weird ways to make their fan base very upset, unneeded ways too. Like some people are just. It's not that they're bad. Like I need to stress that the Falcons aren't bad. It's like they're just painfully mid. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Golly. Michigan players. 3 Michigan players in the first 13 picks. Falcons. So yeah, they do suck. But again, they let me also not get it mixed up. They are bad, but it's not that they're not bad because they're bad. They're bad because they're confusingly mid. You know what I'm saying? They don't commit to anything that they do. You know what I'm saying? You sign Kirk Cousins and you bring somebody in. You get Takk McKinley and you don't do nothing with him. You got Grady Jarrett and you can't fully utilize his ability and build around him. Like it's just been a lot of question marks. You have Bijan Robinson. You've basically wasted 2 years of Bijan's rookie contract, and then you're gonna be in year 3, which you're about to be in year 3, going into year 4, with your hands in your air, like, oh God, now we have to pay a running back. Like, well, y'all should have focused on not being garbanzo beans. Mm-hmm. No more updates. Shedeur. You know what I want to search? I want to search just the word Shedeur. I want to see what pops up. I want to see what exactly pops up. Boom. Okay, cool. All right, boom. At least they got a franchise quarterback. Oh yeah, I like Michael Penix. I think Michael Penix is that dude. I think he's a guy. I think he's a dog. Falcons are on the clock. They've been on the clock, dog. But let's just search Shedeur. Wow, we are currently in pick 15. The Falcons are on the clock. Who knows? The Falcons might just go ahead and pick Shadeur Sanders because of how unpredictable they usually draft. But trending right now is Shadeur Sanders. Obviously, everybody is still weighing in on where he could land. So let's see what people are saying right now, live, while the draft is still going on. Falcons on the clock. So someone says, I can't wait to see Shadeur Sanders make everybody pay for not picking him. Shedeur says, I'm built for whatever today may bring. The Shedeur Sanders disrespect got to be paid back in blood over the next couple of years. Hey, a lot of people supporting Shedeur, man. I like this, man. I like this. That boy said, what about tomorrow? Oh, no. Oh, no. They're calling him a second-round pick. But yeah, it seems like a lot of hate. It's okay, but the hate is like, why? What did he do? It does seem kind of out of place. Wow, that is awesome. Look, I'm saying like I think he's gonna be all right, even if he's a second round pick. Oh no, oh no, you feel me? Like I think he's gonna be all right. I think he's gonna be just fine. People saying like he can't wear that if he don't go number 1. If his dad wasn't who he was, people would love his story. A 3-star recruit who worked his way into being a first-round pick, never been in trouble, helped turn around a program. Yeah, whenever y'all talk crazy about Shedeur, it's crazy to me because it's like the dude's never done anything off the field, right? He's never gotten in any type of trouble, and you know all this hate comes from I don't know what, but it's real nasty. So we're heading into the 20s now. Hopefully Shedeur gets picked then, and then we can kind of have that conversation about him going to the Steelers. But after that, I think things get a little different, man. Things get a little spooky, and I don't think it's necessarily spooky. Travis Hunter. Hey, I think they're reacting to Travis Hunter. I don't think necessarily spooky. There's nothing wrong with being a second round pick, but I think a lot of people are going to You know what I'm saying? Paint that in a certain way. Paint that as he's a failure when I think he's gonna be all right. I think he's gonna be just right. But keeping it moving, keeping it going. Every pick to get Shadeur drafted. Every pick Shadeur Sanders. Who want me? Everybody's having fun, man. Everybody's having fun. What's it called? Shedeur. But we'll see. Again, Jackson Dart. You know what's crazy? Yeah, do y'all see this? I don't see Jackson Dart getting on like this. Hold up. Let me. Where the Jackson Dart people at? Where they at? Where the folks at? Where they at? Huh? I don't really seen that in dog. He was favorite to go to the Saints. Man, I don't know, dog. People said Jackson Dart wouldn't make it past the number 9. But we'll see, man. We'll see. We'll check back in. Obviously, when you watch this video, you'll know what's happening, man. We'll see. Ain't nothing wrong with being a later round pick. Lamar was a late first round pick. There's nothing wrong with being a second round pick, dog. Like, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. If I'm being honest with you. Tyler Warren. Is that Ashton Jeanty going crazy? Oh no, that's what's it called? The offensive guard. Shout out to the man Tet McMillan, man. He deserves it, man. This is another guy. If we want to talk about, and I already talked about a little bit of it, but you know what I'm saying. You talk about somebody who got the bad end of the stick when it came to media narratives, right? You had Matthew Golden running these crazy stuff. And now technically Travis Hunter was the first wide receiver, but I mean, I don't really know if you count him as the first wide receiver. You know, we had a lot of people speaking positively of Matthew Golden's and everybody else, but it's like, are y'all not going to pick the 6'5" demon? Because I'm picking him twice on Tuesday. Will Howard? Nah, Will Howard's going to be a day 2 guy, probably day 2, day 3 guy, possibly. But you know, we'll see. I just hope Sanders goes to a team that plays him and not riding the bench. Yeah, that's I think what you don't want if you're a Sanders fan, right? I hate to say it, but if you actually want a successful long career, you want a Patrick Mahomes setup, right? You want to be able to sit for a year. You want to be able to learn what it's like to be a pro. The best thing for Shadeur Sanders is to go somewhere where they don't even need a quarterback just yet, but they like Shadeur Sanders as the person. Now, and I've heard that, you know, Mike Tomlin does like Shadeur Sanders as a person, so we'll see what happens there. We'll see what happens there. Mel Kiper don't be knowing. This is funny, man. We Jags fans now. Yo, shout out to Sylvian Wilkerson. Sylvian Wilkerson showing major support during the draft. Have we not gotten a draft pick? What the? Hey, y'all pissing me off now. Did y'all take a draft break? Is there a draft break going on, Harry? What the fuck is going on? We ain't had a pick since Tyler Warren. Am I tweaking right now? Wait, who did the Falcons pick? I'm done with this, bro. He said, I'm done with this. Hey, man. I appreciate you, Grape Tea News. Appreciate you. Yeah. I don't know what's finna happen. There's a lot that can happen at this point, right? There's okay. The Falcons get a pass rusher. Golly, what is taking these so long to pick? But here it is, Jalen Walker. Now, The thing about Jalen Walker is that he can also play offline linebacker, but he is so explosive. Dog, he is so explosive on the edge. Like, they're going to want to use him like Micah Parsons, right? All these 11s, man. Well, I mean, some people think Cam Moore's got a higher what's it called, upside. You feel me? You can't argue that, but I do think regardless, it's getting disrespectful what's happening to Shedeur. Not necessarily where he gets picked, because like I said, even if he gets picked in the second round, it's cool. But people are talking about him, you know what I'm saying? Like he ain't a child of God. And I don't like that at all. Dang. I can't wait to see. There's a lot of craziness on this one, man. Man, what did you do, Mel Kiper? What did you do? Mel Kiper, what did you do? You cursed Shedeur, Mel Kiper. That's what they're saying. Yeah, a lot of people just calling out the drop down about Shedeur, man. This stuff. Now they're not talking crazy about Shedeur. A lot of people are saying that, you know, Shedeur is being disrespected. Wow, I was digging all up in my nose. I'm sorry about that one. I can't hide you. And nothing I can do about that one. That one was what that was. When did the Seahawks pick? Oh, Seahawks pick at 18. So this is, once we get to 18, Shedeur dropping in the draft is the best thing that can happen to him. He's going to be a better team. Lamar Jackson's fell to the Ravens. Good for him. Yeah, that's another thing. If he does just fall to the bottom part, that could be really good. That could be really good for ever falls right here. But quarterback, quarterback is back into play as soon as 18 comes up. Obviously, Joe Burrow is, leading the charge for the Bungles. But then you got the Seahawks, who could need a quarterback. The Buccaneers, who I don't think need a quarterback. But if somebody reaches, right, that could be a spot where someone takes a quarterback. Obviously, Broncos just got their quarterback. Steelers is the big one, right? Nobody wants a quarterback here. The Packers, I don't know. Minnesota has a quarterback. Texans, don't think about it, son. Right now, the Rams, a late pick. Now, I think they're going to use this pick to, get some value. Maybe get either an offensive weapon or a defensive. I think they're going to do something with this. But technically, they could get a quarterback here. I think does Homeskill, the Biscuit, have 2 more years on his contract, right? Late round pick, if that's what you want to do. If you're in love with Jackson Dart or if you're in love with Shadeur Sanders, bada bing, bada boom. But then no chance at a quarterback, 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 no chance. Unless some trades come back in, and this is could be very tradey. You know what I'm saying? Could be very tradey, but we'll see. But we shall see. Wow, Jalen Walker becomes the first player from the University of Georgia that the Falcons have taken in the first or second round since 1966. The Falcons hate Georgia Bulldogs. I don't know what that is, but there has been so many why don't y'all just pick the Georgia Bulldog that's going crazy? But it's always a different conversation. I don't know, Doug. Can't blame everybody. Can't blame everybody. Can't blame everybody. I just don't like how slow the draft has gotten. I feel like the draft usually gets fast at this point. It's 10 o'clock, dog. We've been doing this for 2 hours, dog. Yo, if the Cardinals don't hurry up, dog, got some problems. All right, but checking back in on Shadeur Sanders. See, we got some hate. Do we have positivity? This is wild. A wild setup for Shadeur Sanders' brand. More and more athletes are staying away from the draft room, opting in for their own living rooms. But this takes that to another level. This is really innovative athlete, especially. Okay, that's fire. Joe Shonen. Hey, that as much as there's people who hating on Shadeur, there are a bunch of people who like really like Shadeur too. Like, so I think that's dope. People, oh wow, the Falcons didn't. The Falcons taking Shedeur makes sense. Okay, the Cardinals take Walter Nolan at 16. Again, I thought there was going to be more of a defensive push, but it does not seem like what's it called? Rather, it seems like it's happening. And has there been no cornerbacks drafted? There's been no DBs drafted. Oh my God, Will Johnson's on the board. Jade Brown is on the board. Nick Emanwari's on the board. Like, there's some dogs out there that are just chilling, dog. There's some dogs chilling just on the board, specifically on the defensive side of the ball. The Bungles. I think the Bungles go offensive line, even though I don't think there's a lot of offensive line left. So if not, you go. I think this is when the cornerbacks start going. And you might get a run of cornerbacks here, to be honest with you. Here's the issue that I see when it comes to, if we want Jackson Dart and Shedeur to get drafted, right, in these last few things, in these last few picks, what we have to understand is that no defensive backs have been taken. I think only 2 wide receivers have been taken, right? So for as much as you would love to think that the quarterback would go, there is still so much value. And by the way, I'm locking it in. Texans are getting Matthew Golden. Lock it in. Quote me. I think Texans. I think we. Now here's the funny part. The Texans are the opposite of the Falcons. Texans love Texas players and Houston players too. So obviously you know what that boy do. You know what that boy 3 do. You know what that boy do. Really hope Jade gets picked up. Oh, Jade's gonna get picked up. He's gonna get picked up. It just where do they go, right? And I was kind of talking about this. I think Finish was talking about this. He made a really good point about, like, I feel like no one's talking about how this is a defensive draft. We're talking about, it's a weak draft or a weak quarterback draft, but it's a defensive draft. But not just a defensive draft. We were talking about it's also like it's very variable. You know what I mean? Like, there's everybody, the Jalen Walker who's an edge guy, but what's it called, that can really get after, who can still play off the ball. You've got Michael Williams, who is a defensive end, but he can play a 3-tech. You know what I'm saying? You have somebody like Tyler Warren, obviously, with all the type of utility. You have somebody like Travis Hunter, who plays both sides of the ball. Even somebody, even Abdul Carter is technically an edge that also can stand up. It can also play in space. So Jade really makes or really adds to that, because he's a guy that can immediately play any position on the defensive back. Right now in the NFL, he can play safety, he can play nickel, he can play and he has played it, because again, I'm a Texas fan, so I might know about him. Jade, he can play robber, he can play your X, he can play whatever, he can play your true corner, he can play man, he can play zone. Like, he's got the range and ability to play any and every single position on the field. I think Andrew Mukuba is right there too. They would just, and Andrew Mukuba, I think, is one of the better safeties in the draft, just because, no bias or anything. But you would just, if you watch Texas games, you would just get, I'm like, which one is that one? I guarantee you it's 4 or 7. If someone just comes flying down and smacks somebody in the mouth, that I guarantee you that's 4 or 7. They'll be lined up in different places. One will be a safety. One's up here. One's over there. It don't matter. Dumb two motherfuckers is coming and smashing somebody's mouth in. So, just two missiles out there, just running around doing stuff. So I think Jahdae Brown's going to do great things. I think what's it called? The main man out of Clemson is going to do great things too. Ime Ibuka, I think, has a bright future as well. I mean, today Jahdae ain't getting past the Packers. I don't see it. I don't see it. There has to be a run here of at least defensive backs. Really apologize. The draft seemed to slow down now. It's kind of crazy. Who was Jackson Dart's agent paying for all that smoke? Hey, look, I want the disrespect Michael Myers on the Raiders. Oh, I didn't even see Grape Tea. I didn't see it because homeboy, he spammed a bunch. Yeah, man, they got Ashton Jeanty over there, dog. That's a bad dog over there. At first, I thought you were talking about Michael Mayer. I thought that's what you were talking about, the tight end. But what's it called? Jackson Dart, overrated. Oh, man, don't be mean to Jackson Dart. We ain't got to be mean to him. You think Shedeur ain't getting drafted? Why is that? We only in we're just about to get into the quarterbacks again. Now after 21, we can start shaking in our boots. Shedeur Stewart at number 17. Where is it at? Where is it at? Boom! Look at that boy. Oh my God! Look at that boy's elbows. All right, boom. Shedeur Stewart at number 17. Hopefully the draft starts moving, man. Dang. But just checking it out. We are at 17. We just got past 17. He's officially a bungle. And here we go. So with the, what's it called? Odds for Jackson to get picked over Shedeur are jumping. Odds for Jackson to get picked over Shedeur are jumping. Is he really the better? I think this might be old because I feel like that was already, it is what it was. But so Jackson Dart was earlier linked to the Seahawks. I think this is the first team I saw Jackson Dart get linked to. So, and Shedeur Sanders just went live. Hold up now. Shedeur Sanders just went live, apparently. Does that mean something? I don't know. I don't know if that means anything. Headache gang. Are they live or what? What's happening? Okay. I think people are in here. Is it not live or what? Oh, this is the thing. Okay, this is the thing. Okay. Boom. Okay, cool. All right, so we do have Shiloh live. It looks like. Okay. Oh, okay. So he's playing some music or whatever. Dang. Butterfinger ice cream bars are the best on the market. Okay. I'm not gonna argue. I'm not gonna argue with that. I ain't gonna argue with you with that. Seahawks are trading to the Giants to secure Jackson Dart at 18. What? Jackson Dart. I want to be right here because it seems like, again, that was who was linked to the Seahawks, or at least the first team I saw be linked with Jackson Dart. So could be possibly a Jackson Dart right here. What if Shedeur goes right here? That'd be kind of crazy, right? Oh, sorry. Sorry about it. Interesting. Shiloh is still. What's so crazy, dog? Oh, here he is. Here he is. Here he is. Hey, hey, hey. Them boys get a call or something? Hey man, I don't know, man. I just see a smile. If y'all don't know, like before they get drafted, they get called like ahead of time and to be like, hey. Now the real truth is that multiple teams can call you, multiple teams can say other things, blah blah. Like teams can, oh wow, oh no, teams can call you and say, hey, we're gonna draft you, but ultimately, if they draft you, that's ultimately is up to what happens. But you know what I'm saying. So it says, dude, this is crazy. I heard Shadeur Sanders going to a team that never made it to the Super Bowl in round 2. Come on, Pittsburgh drafts him. Shadeur, he's tripping. He on that yak. I don't think he on that yak. He just, what I'm saying, he just feeling it. Maybe, maybe he's smiling because he already knows that it's secured. You feel me? Maybe we already know what it is. Oh wow, the Saints. I didn't know Saints fans wanted Jackson Dart. I had no idea. So we're just gonna stay here. The what's it called? Shadeur Sanders isn't being picked because of his attitude. He's a stupid, typical black. Wow. Jackson Dart will be picked first to Pittsburgh, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. This is by the way, this is how people feel about about us. So this want y'all to be known. That's how people feel. Interesting. Now you know where the hate comes from. Oh, okay. Trading up to 18. Trading up to 18. I don't think that's any real. We still don't have a pick in for the Steelers. This is crazy. Shout out to Walter Nolan. Still on the clock. Yeah. Yo, that 21, y'all, they're just trying to edge it off. They're just trying to peel it off as much as they can. It's just crazy. It's just crazy, man. Can we get to this 21st pick, dog? All right, let's check on Shiloh. They went back to. Yeah, they went back to here. They the Sanders haven't figured out live streaming yet. They figured out a lot of stuff, but live streaming isn't something they figured out. Steelers could be Shiloh Sanders. I think it's very easy, specifically now that seemingly where Shedeur is going to get picked up, and we think Shiloh is either an undrafted free agent or like a late round pick, right? It's very easy for Shedeur and Shiloh to get on the same team. You know what I mean? To be honest with you, I think it's pretty easy. It's pretty easy for if you want Shedeur to pair him up with any of his Colorado teammates that he wants. You know what I'm saying? Because of the way that they're just being valued right now. Okay, what is going on? Trade up for Jackson Dart. Giants trading up for Jackson Dart. Jackson Dart. Everybody wants Jackson Dart, man. All right, let's go back to Shedeur. Let's see what the people are saying about Shedeur, man. Let's see what the people are saying about Shedeur. You're genuinely oh wow. If you find yourself upset about Shadeur Sanders not being traded yet, wow. Okay, I can't wait to see Shadeur Sanders. Everybody, when you make it, what's it called? Is about to fall at the first round in Colorado. Already retired his jersey. Y'all are y'all that upset about that? The Seahawks pick offensive lineman. So it's getting a little dicier here. It's getting a little dicier here. Another offensive lineman for 18. Can we speed this up though? I feel like we were taking forever. Wow, that's great. Shout out to North Dakota. Oh my goodness. Come on, man. Why can't I put this on here? There we go. Sorry, that took way too long. But yeah, here we go. Offensive lineman. The Seahawks go offensive lineman. Which is never a bad thing. That's how you know there's not a lot of faith in these quarterbacks, dog. Just in general, and this isn't an attack on Jackson. This is an attack on Shedeur. But clearly, the Seahawks, who did they just pick up? I have no even idea. They're gonna not settle for offensive line. I've heard good things about this particular offensive lineman, so that's great. Still, not one defensive back has been taken. I am very surprised by that. Well, I think the Cardinals already have a quarterback. I think they already have a quarterback, dog. I think they got a quarterback. I really hope Shedeur gets drafted so I can wrap this up, dog. I really want to wrap this up. Not because I don't want to do this, but specifically because I want to make a video about Shedeur, which I think is going to be interesting. Yeah, I was about to say the Cardinals is they are not one of the teams to want a quarterback. Now, obviously, when we get past 21, I will say hope isn't dead. Not specifically for these teams. These teams, yeah. But if another trade happens, you know what I'm saying? You can have somebody trade up late here, one of these, and get some value. So we'll have to check that out. Okay, cool. I thought my connection dropped. Yeah, it's a little different. It's a little different. But let's see what the people are saying. Oh, wait. First, let's see what Shallow's saying. Yup. Yeah. The Sanders haven't figured out Twitch streaming yet, it looks like. 20, 40 minutes. 30, 40 minutes of what? Of what? Oh, this man. I think. Oh, by the way, I do think that. What's it called? What's it called? Buccaneers could be in for a quarterback. Nah, that's not what hurt Shedeur. Look, Shedeur, there is nothing Shedeur could have done after he played to boost his draft stock. People already kind of had his, you know what I'm saying? They already had his thing locked up. You know what I mean? It was already written what it was. You could tell when the media got a little nasty about it, like just blatantly nasty. And we're gonna make a video about it. I want to go back to Schrags, him saying that. I on Pat McAfee's show, he directly called out Shadeur Sanders when Cam Ward got picked. So I want to talk about that. Yeah, but like I was saying, the Buccaneers could be in play for a quarterback. Like you have to remember, they do have Baker Mayfield. God, that would be awful. I'm sorry, Baker Mayfield and Shadeur Sanders. That would be tough. That would be tough. But Jackson Dart to the Buccaneers, maybe. Oh, Ime Ibuka. And I think, okay, so we are one pick away, ladies and gentlemen, from the, what's it called? What do you call them? From the Steelers. This is huge now. This is big now. We know the Buccaneers don't need a quarterback. Just picked a quarterback last year. The Bucks get another weapon for Baker Mayfield and Ime Ibuka. And again, when we talk about versatility in this draft, this is somebody who can work the slot immediately. He ain't got no problem working the outside, got enough speed to do it. He's got great route running ability, has no problem being a teammate. As a Texas fan, he did what he needed to do against us. You feel me? So a real deal winner. I think being a winner does go a long way at the NFL level. So good to see. But we are one pick away from where apparently Shedeur or Jackson Dart could land. Now, again, we have, has appeared in a commercial before Shadeur's name has been called when more than 2 hours into the draft. Now we're comparing Aaron Rodgers. Okay. Shadeur Sanders is a Pittsburgh Steeler. Yeah, I'm confused. I'm confused right now. But yeah, we're coming up to the point where it could be that. Oh, they could get Jackson Dart. It's the primary to grab a quarterback. Future Saints, Browns, Giants, Shedeur or Jackson Dart. Who jumps above? The Steelers. I don't think anyone's gonna jump above the Steelers if the Broncos trade, then someone's getting a quarterback. Guarantee someone's getting a quarterback. I have a hard time. I just feel like this draft it's gone. It's been going very boringly. So I have to think that the Steelers aren't gonna go quarterback. That's my last prediction. I think the Steelers don't go quarterback, and the only quarterback or backs that get drafted are when we get into the late 20s and somebody trades back, which that would be something. I don't know. The Broncos, I feel like at this point, what are you even taking that long to do if you're the Broncos, right? If you're this late in the draft, if you're not doing a trade, again, if you're not doing a trade, I don't know what you're doing. Come on, Broncos. Talk to me, Broncos. I'm checking out the Shedeur chat, and I'm checking out Jackson Dart chat. See if there's any rumbling. Seeing if there's anything. What number are we in the jet? Are we? Who's we? I'm a Texans fan, dog. Oh, like in general, like what number in the draft? We're number 20. Right here. Right here. I do not have the pick. I don't know why the picks are taking this long to come in. I guess they're just they're slow rolling it. They're trying to get their ads. They're trying to get their ads. Shedeur. People are saying he's a Steeler. Well. It makes too much sense for Shadeur Sanders to get picked by the Pittsburgh Steelers. It makes too much sense. Shadeur Sanders still on the board and still at his Canton, Texas home. 47 seconds ago. Oh, the Vikings could get a package and trade back. I got a feeling that Shadeur Sanders is going to be drafted to Steelers. No big rumblings as of yet. I don't know what. Uh-oh. Giants have been trying to trade back into the first round. There it is. Now, is that the okay, so here's the truth. The truth of the matter is the Giants not the Giants, Shedeur and Jackson Dart have both been linked to the Giants. So I would not be surprised. If Giants actually want to get Jackson Dart and they trade back. What's it called? So that's interesting, and especially because I feel like the Broncos have been on the clock for forever, dog. Can I see the clock? Like, this is crazy. Maybe they're not technically on the clock.
Problem with that. But
I mean, the list goes on.
We're checking in on.
But Golden is
I
a
fucking
big
love you,
receiver.
sir.
Sorry, I was just. I wanted to see what the boys were doing. See what the boys were doing. All right, the pick is in. The Steelers are officially on the clock. The Steelers are officially on the clock with them being strongly linked to you-know-who, Big Bad Shadeur Sanders. This could be interesting here. And let's just look right here at Shedeur and be ready to see, what happens here. Here it is. It has to be now. Now they might be on the clock for a while, to be honest with you. Jade Brown. Shout out to Jade Brown. We knew they weren't gonna get a quarterback, but it's time. The Steelers are on the clock. This is the official, man. This is it. I don't think, you know what I mean. After this, it's a long shot for Shedeur. You know what I mean? It's a long shot for Jackson Dart. Now, apparently, people are trying to trade back to get Jackson Dart. The Giants are trying to trade back. They're on the clock. They're on the clock. Okay, so they were just on the clock like a minute ago, so this is new. Here we go, number 21. This is where everybody expects Jackson Dart. Shout out to Jade Brown. Going to Colorado. Denver, Colorado. Hey, man, they don't want to run it back. They want to go defensive back. What's it called? So there it is. But this is a little nerve-wracking, man. Supposed to be 21. It's 10-20, 21st pick. The Steelers have been linked to Shedeur. Jackson Dart slightly been linked to Shedeur. But this is go time. This is what everybody is assuming. The last shot. The last chance for Shadeur Sanders. I really want to get it like while what's it called? Here we go. Steelers are on the clock. Oh, Barron. I said Brown. Barron. Jade Barron. My apologies. Here we go. I'm legit nervous. I'm legit nervous. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? I got the actual draft plan. You know what I'm saying? I can't play that over here. I gotta get the intel. When I get the intel, I give it to y'all. You feel me? You gotta be locked in. Now, I do understand that, these teams have still been linked to them, so we just to like the second round and stuff like that, obviously very possible for them to get picked up. Yeah. I mean, again, if that happens, even if he doesn't get drafted, doesn't mean he can't get drafted. Still in the first round. Oh, man. Well, they do not take Shadeur Sanders. It looks like they go ahead and take an offensive lineman. This is not great. Not great for Shedeur, at least. But we got some more picks coming. But as of now, I think I'm going to prepare to make my Shadeur Sanders video if he does or doesn't get drafted, and just be prepared from there. What's it called? Not that, I want to shut it down, but I think it's going to get a little nastier before it gets better for Shedeur. So I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. Don't worry, I'm going to make a video. We'll be uploading as soon as the draft is over. But I want to make sure that ready at this point, because it's probably going to be more of a conversation about where Shedeur is going to go in the second round and less of the ability. But I appreciate y'all hanging out with me so much. This has been dope. But yeah, after all the talk of Shedeur going at 21, he does not go at 21. That's tough. Now, that does not mean he can't go in the first round still. That doesn't even mean Jackson Dart can't go in the first round either. You know what I'm saying? Now, there's no more teams that are linked to either of them in the rest of the draft, except maybe the Rams. So that's really the only one for real. That's the only one for real, dog. Jackson Dart's not having a fun time either. The Steelers don't have a second-round pick this year. If they want a rookie quarterback, they'll either have to wait a while or make a move up. So, man, that is interesting. That is interesting. But remember, there's still rumblings of the Giants trying to trade back in. Those are rumblings, though. Man. This is not great. This is not great. Oh, why are they making fun of my guy? Everybody's hate watching on my man Shedeur, man. It's not great. I don't like it. I don't like how y'all are hating on a downfall of somebody so positive, dog. But yeah, that's it. I want to be prepared for this. It looks like Shedeur is not going to get drafted, so I want to get ahead of this. Record this video for tonight. Get that out. Be ready for tomorrow, because he will be drafted tomorrow. Yeah, man, and I can't wait for people to just, try to spin this as if it's a negative thing. But we'll see that. Hope y'all enjoyed it. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. Will be a video tonight, hopefully, if things go